Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing an overview of Rhodes' latest product, and honestly, this one really surprised me. I was not expecting this one from Rhodes. Rhodes has introduced a new instrument to their virtual instrument lineup, and that is the Wurli. Yes, a modeled emulation of the original 1974 Wurli 200A. If you guys have done a little research or know anything about it, it has a unique, distinct character compared to the traditional Rhodes electric piano, and that's because it is really different on the inside. This one's done with reeds, and then the Rhodes is done with tines. This one has a unique character with its bark, bite, grit, whatever you want to call it. Again, that's because of the inside. So let's check this out. That's what today's episode is going to be. Quick disclaimer, Rhodes did send this product to me, but this is not a paid video in any way. It's just me sharing my thoughts on it, and that's really it. There's no obligations. Let's get into it. So here we got it. I've got it open up. The Rhodes Wurli 200A. I mean, it's crazy. I keep saying that, but it is. I was not expecting this from Rhodes. So let's give it a little taste here. If you guys are familiar with the other Rhodes products, they've added a lot of those features. They have a really nice set of effects, and we'll go over those. If we're talking traditional Wurlitzer 200A, you know, it has just the volume and then the vibrato. So this obviously has a lot more features, and they've even added in for you guys to get that classic character sound from the speakers. With this product, I would highly recommend you use a sustain pedal with your MIDI keyboard that you're going to be using on your computer, okay? So we've got on here the default. I've messed around a little bit just to turn on the vibrato, just to give it that classic character. I've turned on the speaker. Let's hear it. Yeah, the vibrato sounds great, and what's cool about this is we now have the ability to sync, change the rate, you know, not just the depth of it. We've got this beautiful preamp, which I've read is modeled after the original, so you can really get some extra grit on this. Yep, we can lower that drive. Get a little bit more of a clean sound. Yeah, let's kind of keep going through here. So, like I said, you can hear it kind of as it would through the speakers because, you know, there's a unique character about that. We can change the microphone. You can see here to a cardioid. See if you can hear a difference. It's subtle, but it's there. And then you can also change it to like looks like a Fender twin amp or something. And then just clean. Let's add some sustain. We got to use that vibrato. What a difference. You can really get into the nitty gritty here with an EQ, velocity. You know, you can change how it is being played if, you know, you don't want to manually do that yourself, you know, based on how hard or soft you're hitting your keys. You have control here with that. See that? Go gentle. Got the depth here. Yeah, let's keep moving through this. Beautiful arrangement of effects. One of my favorite reverbs. I wish that there was a standalone plugin with the reverb. It's always a really nice addition to their instruments, but let's try out the reverb while we're talking about it. We have different variety for the reverb. We have spring, which is what I just showed you. Then we have plate. You know, emulating plate reverb. These are both like, you know, traditional analog, and then more into like acoustics of a room. And we can change the mix here, wet, dry, you know, how much it's taking over that sound. Here we have time and pre-delay, but yeah, like check this out. We're gonna go time all the way. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, if someone wants to do an ambient album, I mean, you've got your tools right here for that. Lots of cool possibilities here. Hall. Let's bring down that mix a little bit. Very nice. Plate. Spring. Spring is one of my personal favorites. Okay, so we got reverb, we got delay. I mean, it basically will echo that sound, right? So let's play with this. And I like that it has sync features here. So, you know, you're doing it in your DAW, you want to match up that delay, you can do that. We click that, you can see it's enabled. And then as you twist this right there, you can see here it's changing. Wow, they have some unique stuff that I don't see typical on a delay of different times. Hear that? Pretty cool. Yeah, delay. It's a great sounding delay. Phaser. Let's change the rate. Sounds good. Add a little bit more depth. There we go. You might want to mess around with the settings, you know, till you get that sound that you like. Here, let's try out the chorus. With chorus, I usually like to lower the depth a little bit. Very vibrato-y. I like my chorus more subtle. Bottom line, lots of features to customize your sound here. And, you know, you can go in and there's actually a few presets for you guys. I like to explore presets when I first start out using an instrument because I want to see what it's capable of. And that's also something cool about this is you can get a trial version of this if you want to try it out. Let's keep going here. So this is a feature that really surprised me. There's this little arrow drop down. When you click that, it gives you like more in-depth controls because you want to be able to fine-tune some things sometimes. Like I have my piano here. When I first got it, it was out of tune. I made a song with it and I had to play it out of tune like that. I had to sometimes pitch things down a little bit, detune them to make them kind of go along with this song that I did. But listen to this. This is where it gets really cool. Sounds old-timey. Add a little bit of reverb. Like you could just get such a natural character out of this. I don't think even the trained ear is going to be like,
"That's definitely not a real Wurlitzer."
Who knows? Maybe they will, but who cares either way. This sounds great. Timbre Shift. Let's try that. Kind of changing that tone. And then we have this mechanical noise. You know, some people don't want to hear some of the sounds that you pick up when you play these instruments. And that's also the benefit of getting this virtual instrument is you can kind of cut out that noise if you don't want it. Lots of great features. You guys are going to like this one. Now, as for the price, it's going to vary depending on where you are. So the typical pricing we have here, United States, US dollar, $129.95. In Europe, it's 99 euros, 95 cents. And then in Great Britain, we have 89 pounds, 95 cents. So they're starting it off with an introductory offer. It's 30% off through June 30th, 2025. In the US, it'll be only $90.97. In Europe, 69 euros, 97 cents. And then the Great Britain, it's 62 pounds, 97 cents. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description for any of you guys interested. It is an affiliate link. It helps me out. So, hey, really appreciate it if you guys purchase, if you decide to get that to purchase through that link. Other than that, thanks you guys for checking out this video. I want to know what you think about this. Again, I was really surprised that Rhodes was doing this at all when they shot me over an email. I was like, you're doing a Wurlitzer? Like, what? That's cool. It's still in the lineup of electric pianos, though, so it's not totally far-fetched. But I think it sounds fantastic. I have other Wurlitzer emulations from Apple, from Arturia. I was kind of comparing them a little bit. This one still sounds the best, in my opinion. If you guys ever want to see a comparison, let me know. Other than that, thanks for checking out this video, you guys. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.